What is going on, everybody? Rod J back again. Happy Friday to you. Decided to actually jump up on here, share a beer. We're going to go rogue, and then I'm going to come back here in a little bit with a few friends and probably do a little pre-show before Blake kicks it off tonight for the Friday Night Throwdown. So this won't take too long, most likely, but this is from Rogue Brewing. It is their Cherry Choctabulous. Fabulous Choctabulous, and it is a milk stout with natural cherry and chocolate flavors. It is a 22-ounce bottle, comes in with an ABV of 8.4%, also 30 IBU, and if you care about the SRM, it is a 108.2. Never seen a decimal point in the SRM before. But anyway, this one is actually highlighted by having a heavy plate of chocolate. A cool thing that Rogue does is on the back of their bottles, they put a star to let you know what actually sticks out about the beers. And you can see how the red is definitely all filled on the chocolate level. Also, we have a little bit of a sweetness there, and of course maltiness, and a slight amount of bitterness in play as well. So this should be a little tasty one. It says you can pair it with truffle fries, roast duck, chocolate covered banana. So they always find the most common things for people to pair with, right? Cherry Choctabulous, I can't talk. Cherry Choctabulous opens up gushing with luscious cherry aroma and flavor that quickly gives way to indulgent notes of rich dark chocolate. A delicious treat any time of year, but we particularly enjoy it in a crisp winter evening. Well, it's not winter right now. This is definitely summer, and I had it there. I needed to start moving some of these beers through, so we're going to go ahead and enjoy it right now. So 8.4 ABV, let's get at it. Cheers to Adam, Mercy Beers in the house. Good evening, my friend, and also to Craig, Kent Beer Reviews, also in the house. If you guys haven't checked him out still, check him out, and he'll be joining me here in a bit, I believe. And Adam, if you're freed up, you can also join. I'm going to have a little bit of a session here, about 8 Eastern, but wanted to share this beer first. It's got a nice little pretty color coming out of the glass. Nice darkness on the beer. Nice head that's, you know, could easily got to a 2-finger head, about 1, 1.5, 1 3/4. And you're not really getting any light through that. That is pretty much a very deep dark brown, pretty much a jet black color. Oh. There's a nice sweetness on the nose. Got a nice amount of decadence in the aroma. You definitely get that nice feel of the chocolate. Getting that cherry in there very easily. It has that nose kind of like a rich type chocolate, you know? I'm talking like a Lady Godiva type chocolate here. Or the ones that they put like the truffles, or the ones with the cream inside. It's milk chocolate for sure. Definitely pick up a little bit of that milkiness. Shout out to Erie in the house. No sneaking on me this time, so she is here for the live, as well as Vanessa. Cheers, Vanessa. Good to see you as well. But I am digging the nose one. It's kind of got like a Cadbury type chocolate. If anybody enjoys the Cadbury type candy bars, Godiva and Cadbury are two that come to mind as I think about this one here. Vanessa says cherry chocolate is my favorite flavors. Mercy said, evening, Craig. Sorry I couldn't join your stream before, but been cleaning the house and setting up a barbecue for tomorrow. It's all about priorities, Adam. All about priorities. Very nice. Taste-wise, chocolate-covered cherries, which you're really getting with this one. Get a nice punch of that fruit from the cherry flavors. That chocolate is so heavily in play. It's just like a cascade of that chocolate flavor in the mouth. The back end has a nice crisp break to it. On the finish, not leaving much of an aftertaste, although in the roof of the mouth, or kind of on that tongue area, you have a lingering effect still in play. You can still pick up some of the tasty notes of the beer. A little bit of a thinness to it, not very thick, of course, with this one here. You definitely get that lactose feel coming through as well. That milky chocolate type feel to the beer from what was used here. Body-wise, nice medium to full body, not overly heavy, but this will sit on you for a bit of time. Starting to get a little bit of the flavor starting to latch into the cheek area. You hold the beer, you get a nice prickling on the tongue from the carbonation. You hold before you swallow, that also acts to set up more of a flavor in the mouth as well. As I work my way down through it now, I'm getting a little bit of a more ingrained feel in the cheeks. Starting to get that little bit of a chewy type sensation. It's not a bad beer. You definitely have to be a cherry fan and of course a chocolate fan. Those are your two things. Most likely you'll enjoy this one. You know, in a bottle it does indicate a slight little bit of bitterness, but it's not really bitter at all. It's kind of like a little bit of that coffee type bitterness as you get with some of the stouts from the way the malts are done. But overall, this is a decent one from Rogue. Little bit of a, I guess, a medicine-y feel, maybe if you have too much of it. Where if you're not big into cherry, I think it can come across that way. But I'm definitely enjoying it. Again, this is the, for those that just came in, the Rogue Cherry Choctabulous. And this was one of the 22-ounce bottles I picked up. I don't even remember when, one of the beer runs I had done. And I said that kind of looked unique, so I went ahead and grabbed it. And Rogue still does some decent beers out of Oregon. They've been doing it for a good amount of time, and I always like kind of checking out some of their stuff. Honestly, I'm rarely ever disappointed from them. Probably the only thing that's probably not been something great, but I ended up getting a deal on anyway, was that the Sriracha Stout that they came out with that year. Not huge for that. Not for a $12.99 bottle. That's just not worth it to me, but that was one of the novelty things they made. But yeah, if you like chocolate covered cherries, I would say go ahead and pick it up and give it a shot. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here to get everything ready. Should be back here in about 6 minutes to do a live stream with some of the guys to get everybody all hyped up and ready. We're going to be the opening act for the Blake Friday Night Throwdown. So we'll see if we can get some people in, have a little bit of fun. And then at 9 o'clock, Blake TV will be rolling with the Throwdown. And then probably kick it over there for a bit too. So stay tuned, and we will be back shortly. A little bit longer than the old Chuck Woolery 2 and 2, but won't be that long. See you.